Now we're going to turn our attention to transfers, and in a moment we'll say hello to Alex Crook. But first, have a listen to this. The Brighton boss, Roberto De Zerbi, spoke recently to the media and said he hopes Caicedo stays at the club.
I think Caicedo, it's very important for us. It's difficult to change with another player now, inside of the season. I hope he finished the season with us.
And it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the show the flip-flop wearer in Alex Crook. Crookie, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. No theme tune this Friday afternoon?
Blimey, he's producing the show now from home, is he? We looked at the clock and we thought we didn't have... I'd rather hear your voice for the 30 seconds than the theme tune. Is that all right?
Well, there's your first mistake of the evening.
Do you want the theme tune?
No, it's fine. Come on,
good.
Crack on.
We can't afford it. Let's stay with Caicedo, shall we? Because, of course, Bentley was very excited when he heard this morning, posted it all over the WhatsApp group. £60 million rejected. What sort of money are we looking at, do you think?
Well, it's difficult to gauge because Tony Bloom keeps it very close to his chest. He's the Brighton owner. I think it would take at least 75, 80, maybe nearer £100 million. So this is big money for a club to come up with in the final 4 days of the transfer window. I think a lot of the speculation is being heavily agent-driven. We know that Caicedo in recent days has changed representatives. At the moment, my source is telling me that it's 99% certain that Caicedo stays at Brighton this window. Now, that could change. Obviously, if the player starts agitating for a move, that hasn't happened so far. He's trained with the team this week. He's expected to feature in the FA Cup game live on talkSPORT against Liverpool at the weekend. They've sold Leandro Trossard, Brighton, this window to Arsenal already. They don't want to lose any more first-team stars. So Arsenal and Chelsea, I'm sure, will keep pushing and probing, but unless they're going to offer massive money, I think he stays.
Talk to me then, Crookie. Jed Spence, again, someone who's been linked to, I think it was Palace last we heard. He's now been linked to Brentford. It looks like it's almost done. What can you tell me about that?
I don't know if it's almost done. I think there's a few clubs in for Jed Spence. Certainly Palace, who were looking to bring Aaron Wan-Bissaka back to the club. That isn't going to happen now, partly because of his price tag, but partly because he's playing quite well for Manchester United. So they're looking elsewhere. Jed Spence, an obvious connection for them. Brentford keen as well. They're the team that have, as I understand it, held talks with Tottenham, but I wouldn't say it's definitely going to happen. I think there'll be more suitors for Jed Spence between now and the end of the window. And obviously this is all subject to Tottenham getting a deal done for Pedro Porro of Sporting Lisbon. Looks like that one will happen, and it could have a domino effect. He needs to go and play, doesn't he, Jed Spence, because he hasn't got a look in under Antonio Conte.
Crookie, you're a superstar as always. Thanks for coming on. Have a great weekend. We'll speak to you on next week's show.
And you, cheers.
There you go, the wonderful Alex Crook with all the latest transfer chat.